Oh no! Godzilla!
Hello there guys and welcome, of course, back into yet another one with us, the Review Bros, Aaron,
Craig.
and today we have ourselves a hyped pre-workout, a Jurassic one may say. What is it?
It is Godzilla by Ryse Supplements, and is it promising to be the Godzilla of pre-workouts as we cover those usuals?
The taste, the price, label, and of course, primarily the effects of this stuff in the real world. Is it going to stomp down and crush your fitness goals? Well, we're going to find that all out. And what do we ask in return?
All we ask is that you kindly like the video if you like it, hit the sub button if you haven't already, and stay tuned for all future reviews.
There we go, let's go. Let's Godzilla this one. That moves us into our first segment, the taste and the mixability of the product. Least important, we cover it anyway, and we like to think with a company as big as Ryse, hopefully they put some effort into their formulas and flavourings. What does it come in?
We do hope. What's the one we got?
We got the blue raspberry, which is, you know, boring, let's be honest.
Quite a safe bet, but it also comes in passion pineapple, Godzilla, monster berry lime, blackberry lemonade, and strawberry kiwi.
What one would you have chosen?
Probably that one, maybe.
What one?
Probably the one we've got.
Really? No, I would have said passion pineapple first and then Godzilla monster berry lime.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I have a feeling this is going to be an exciting blue raspberry though, not just a boring one.
You
I hope.
really do.
Only because it's got like crystal in the powder, looking crystal.
Yeah, blue little crystal things. I'm not too sure what they are, but it does look cool. Get
Mild
a little
excitement.
overlay for you if you want. Right. Let's see, mixability. Let's see. Actually, considering it's 38 grams, there's not a lot of colour in there, and I will say, yeah, some on the bottom.
Yeah.
Nothing.
There are some bits floating around, but considering the soys, it's good going.
You'll take it, yeah. Oh, bit of fizz.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fizzy. Carbonation. Let's see what this does or tastes like. That's strong.
Holy moly.
Probably need a bit more water. It's
Yeah.
a big scoop. It's nice though.
And just as I thought, it's not a typical boring blue raz, is it? It is a nice one.
But definitely lemonade coming out at you in force with a touch of blue, an edge of blueberry coming in, and a blue knife of niceness.
I'm getting, like blue, slushy, kind of candy-esque almost vibes as
it
well.
is a good one. It
Real
must be
good.
said. I've got a score in mind.
Go on.
For a blue raspberry.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1,
9.5. Ooh.
Very good. For
Do you
a
know,
blue
I don't know why I'm
raspberry.
not giving it a 10, to be honest with you. I'll give it a 10.
There we go. Price point.
And we're into price time, so how much will we be paying to pick up this behemoth pre-workout? Well, we want to thank Gym Sanctuary directly for sending this down, so you'll head over to their official website, shown down below, where you can use our discount code RB10, which does work on everything, gets you 10% off this. You can pick it up for £44.21.
Absolutely. It is one of those 40, 20 serving containers. You know the drill. We mostly, and always will, do the maximum serving size. Because most people will out there. No one wants to be known as the half scooper, do they? Let's be realistic with each other. And therefore it comes in at £2.21 per the serving. Dollars and euros up above for you to compare right now. And actually talking of comparing, we're going to compare it against pre-workout prices across the entire world, where a 5 out of 10 is what is an average price point consideration by today's expensive standards. And where do you think this falls in? I'm listening, and I think you're right. Yes, more expensive than an average pre-workout. A 2 out of 10 on the pricing scale. A formidable pre-workout comes with a price tag to match. Let's get into the effects.
Okay, so what exactly are we getting for that price point? Well, we know it's a 38.6 gram serving amount.
It's a full-on meal.
Massive. And first up, we got the Ryse Pump Fuel, consisting of, interestingly, 11 grams, L-citrulline of 9 grams, and citrulline nitrate NO3T 2 grams.
Yeah, really good. We're laughing all the way to the nitric oxide bank now with the gains. And I tell you what, blood flow is going to be improved, nutrient delivery, and ultimately the pump is going to be juicy because those dosages really are Godzilla.
Lovely. Hopefully we get looking like Godzilla after this. Then we've got beta-alanine at 6.4 grams.
Yeah, juicy. Double the normal amount here, guys, for the beta tingle, the itchy paresthesia feels the pre-workout kicks in as we know and love. And of course will help with endurance. And I must say it will get to a stage of saturation a lot quicker with a dosage that large.
Brutal. Then we've got betaine anhydrous at 5 grams.
Yeah, again, double what we normally see, guys. We are talking endurance, power output, athletic performance benefits, and even cognition benefits.
Wowzers. Then we've got creatine monohydrate at a full 5 gram dose.
Yeah, love to see it. You know, ultimately, it's one of those ingredients that, do you need it in your pre-workout? Not necessarily. Do we want it at the full dosage if it is? Absolutely. And there we go. Jack of all trades, this one. Creatine being one of the most researched ingredients in supplement history, of course. Power output, strength, and endurance and pump benefits to boot.
Lovely. We'll take that, especially in daily driver-esque prees. Then we've got cognizin acetylcholine, 500 milligrams.
Yeah, we'll take that nonetheless. Obviously, would have liked to have seen probably a little bit more, but it's going to give you that clarity, that level of focus in the gym to help you crush through your training.
Nice, let's have it. Pink Himalayan sea salt, 500 milligrams.
Yeah, good dosage. Contractions, muscular pump, athletic performance-based benefits. Let's get in the zone.
Nice. Caffeine anhydrous, 350 milligrams.
Yeah, a good amount, an upper level amount, I would say. Just probably been in that daily driver realm. It's obviously there for your energy and stimulation.
Lovely, we'll take that. Then we got Vasodrive AP, 300 milligrams.
Yeah, which probably back in the day when Godzilla first launched would have been a good dosage. I mean, I still call it a good dosage. We normally see around the 508 mark to be very specific there. But more nitric oxide boosting. It's going to work with this citrulline for more pumps in the gym.
Nice. Theobromine, 200 milligrams.
Yeah, good one. The ingredient, actually, a fun fact, in chocolate that dogs cannot digest. In us, it's going to give us that sense of energy and mood elevation benefits.
Lovely. Then we got Zoom XR, extended release caffeine, additional here, 50 milligrams.
Yeah, and it's traded out for the old friend Infinergy. This one, however, slightly different uptake, a slower one at that for the caffeine anhydrous wear off. As you get towards your end of your training, this should take its place to hopefully keep you ticking along nicely.
Lovely. And there is just one thing we've noticed is missing from this label. And what is it, Aaron?
It's a digestive aid. You know, we're talking a lot to get through the system within that short space of time. We'd have liked to have seen an estrogen or bioperin, or even both, let's be real. But, got to say, it's looking juicy. And we, of course, land now at the primary segment of any review. It's the effects of this in the real world. We don't sugarcoat these things. We give it to you 100% honest. And you're able to make really good fitness choices, supplement choices in your future. Because we know that cash is hard earned. We don't want you to waste it, do we?
No.
No. We start off our journey of this pre-workout at the beginning, and we feel it's only fair to do that. And if your product's got beta-alanine in it, 99.9% of the time, that will be the first thing you feel. What do we think?
And it's no different here because it's in here at a hefty dose of 6.4 grams. So just up there with some of the most we've ever ingested in a single sitting. So naturally, it kicked in bloody strong, didn't it?
Yeah, itchy, tingles, even your pupils were itching.
Yeah,
that was an exact line. So from that element, we were surprised. And I'll tell you why we were surprised, because normally when you're talking massive scoops, like 38 grams here, without digestive aids at that, sometimes these ingredients, they get put in passenger seats or on the back seat. They're all competing against one another, fighting for the title of who comes to the forefront. But beta-alanine did its job. So if you enjoy that, you're going to love it in this one. Now what comes in next? A smooth wave of energy, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, yeah. We've got a nice amount of caffeine in here, definitely respectable. You've got obviously a little bit of Zoom XR to extend it, so it comes in as expected. A nice, smooth, healthy feeling amount, obviously depending on how sensitive you are to caffeine, but for us, perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah, and with a nice sense of health and well-being, it's not going to tip you over the edge, and therefore another good thing from the pre-workout is the fact we didn't notice any negatives, no crash, no jitters, no cold sweats, no chills, no nausea. We didn't actually face any digestive issues.
Not even digestion.
It wasn't sitting on the stomach. It didn't cause any of those type of problems that sometimes these nitric oxide heavy mega meal pre-workouts can do.
Absolutely, yeah. So we was pleasantly surprised on all fronts, really. You know, it come through, like we've touched on, very nice on the sense of urgency and the energy. Now, the other 2 points we look for in these reviews are obviously the focus and the pump. So should we cover the focus first?
Yeah, because that was probably its weakest area. But the caffeine carries you through there ultimately, doesn't it? You've got a couple of other bits that touch into that realm, the acetylcholine, a couple of other bits that have side notes of focus and cognition benefits. You're in the zone enough. It wasn't one of those pre-workouts where I was illicitly dialed in. It wasn't like tunnel vision. It wasn't, don't talk to me, people. You know, I'm cracking on here. But you get through it without any shadow of doubts.
Just a nice woken up on the ball feeling. And the last point, and probably, actually undoubtedly, the best point is the pumps. It gets you feeling like Godzilla in the gym, doesn't it? It's nasty.
It does. You come out weighing 80,000 metric tons
Yeah.
as Godzilla does, because the pumps are juicy. And I tell you, one of the things that I really noticed from this pre-workout was the level of thirst.
Oh, yeah.
I was drinking water like it was going out of fashion. I think those those elements of pre-workout within there, those hydrophilic sort of
Osmolytic sort of drawing
hydration ingredients, they are ticking the boxes and they are forcing the water into the muscle cell, and they leave you feeling dry with that sense of contraction within the mind to muscle connection. Within the muscle cell, that sea salt, it all just comes together. It comes to the fruition of the forefront, battling up with the top pumps of the pre-workout world.
Definitely. It leaves you feeling like a sea creature, just like Godzilla, with how much water you're drinking and how OP you're feeling.
Yeah.
So what we've said is...
Savage pumps in the gym and the bedroom. Wolf pump.
It's definitely up there as one of the best daily drivers. There's no doubt about it. And you could easily get away with half scoop to 3/4 scoop. Definitely
We said
based on
3/4,
those.
didn't we?
That would be the sweet spot, 100%. Because you're still getting clinical on a lot of the things. Price point, what do you think about that?
I do think it is expensive. Is it too expensive? I'll be honest, guys, we're on the fence on that one. It is an expensive formulation, no doubt about it. It's a tough one. We're right on the middle, aren't we, as to saying whether it's just too expensive or about right. I mean, ultimately, you are getting a Ferrari package here in terms of...
it's premium, isn't it?
It's a premium product with premium ingredients, you know.
It's up there with some of the other best, you know, like the Gorilla Mines, the APOLLONs, you know, the people that make El Jefe.
Yeah.
All those sorts of brands.
ASC.
ASC, yeah. It's good. It's very good.
Sense of endurance is definitely up there. You do have to drag yourself away from training because you could keep it going. It is a solid one.
It's a bodybuilder's best friend, this one, isn't it? You're not going to be missing your meals on it.
It's not for the illicit stim junkie crowd. It's not going down that route, nor does it want to. It's for the general health, well-being, productivity of your bodybuilding journey.
Absolutely. I think Godzilla, when they're putting that as a marketing, they're going more down the route of making you feel strong in the gym and pumped rather than illicit stimmed up. So just bear that in mind with the marketing as well.
Absolutely. A massive thank you again to Gym Sanctuary for sending it on over to us. We really do appreciate it. They've got a lot of good products there, and that code RB10 works on all of them. So well worth checking out. Very good worldwide shipping there and all. So not much more can be said.
Oh, I've got an interesting question to ask them. We were trying to work it out ourselves. How much protein do you think is in Godzilla? Let us know.
Let us know down in the comments below. And as we always say it,
As always,
stay
stimmed.
Godzilla style.